Hello everyone and welcome to this tour of the Asylum, where today I'm going to be doing some commentary over this Golden Strawberry video to talk about the strats I'm using. If you don't need the commentary, feel free to mute the video. This is just here for people who feel like they need it. Just going to be discussing some of the strats, I suppose. This is a fairly simple jump, just wait for the blob to start going down. Right here we take advantage of a game mechanic where you regain your dash whenever you transition between screens. So it's much safer to use that to get the key up on that ledge instead of jumping over the spikes the usual way. Forgot to skip that cutscene there for a second. During this section, you can just really wait for these blobs to hit about 9 o'clock on their loop, except for this up dash here. Just wait for it to hit around 6 o'clock, I'd reckon. Pretty simple. Down here, just jump on this pad a little bit until this black blob makes his second cycle on the up and down loop. This is a fun little loop. If you run down on this ledge and push left, you can actually quickly go right and dash, and you'll just be outside of that circling black blob's hit zone or hurt zone. Very useful for getting past that section. This is all fairly self-explanatory. Skipping cutscenes just to save your time where I can. I run all the way up that ledge and then I hold there, and if you wait for the moving platform to be at the rightmost edge of its loop, or its cycle rather, your up diagonal dash will be just enough to get you across. Pretty simple here as well, just wait until these guys reach about 3 or 4 o'clock in their loops and you can up left dash. Okay, this room is a little bit more tricky. I actually failed the strat here, so you want to wait for these two spring platforms to be at the left side of their loop, and then you can use that to hit the top left marker, and then from there you can wait for them to come back to the center, and then use that to hit the bottom marker, and the last two markers are fairly simple to hit after that. Sorry if I'm going too fast in the video versus the commentary. I don't really want to slow down the video for the people who aren't using the commentary, but if anything is confusing, please feel free to leave a comment, and I will try and clear it up as best I can. Okay, I'm fairly sure in this run oh, okay, no, it was the previous run. I still don't know an efficient way to get through this maze, but thankfully there's not a lot that hurts you, at least in this section of it. So we just started cleaning. You can go through these next sections in any order you want. I find the luggage to be the easiest, just because clothes are still up at this point. Just timing these cycles to jump past. Pretty simple, you can jump all the way to the bottom here. Again, just timing cycles, wait for him to go right and then jump over him. And then hold this wall until this guy above you goes left. We're going to wait to get onto this platform, and then here we're going to do a little jump off these books, and then dash to these luggage pieces here. Just wait for the black goop to be moving leftwards when you make the jumps down. Just a lot safer this way. Yeah, that's a pretty simple strat as well. See, this is why having the clothing still up during the luggage section is good, because it gets you through this circle platform much easier. I'm sure there's better places to go first to take advantage of the luggage. That's not a very hard room, but I like it also because Mr. Oshiro is right outside. Almost clicked retry there instead of skip cutscene, which I had done multiple times in the runs before this. I was quite annoyed at this point, which is why I think I'm speedrunning it, just giving myself a harder time now. Dashing left off of both those platforms should land you right about where you need to on the walls. Up, down, and when he goes up you dash, wait for these bottom guys to go to the center, jump over them. When that guy goes up, dash. Okay, this section you want to be careful. There's a little bookcase up there. I'm gonna highlight it with an arrow. If you dash too early, you might end up hitting it, and it will just mess up. Or if you jump too early, rather, it's just kind of annoying. But if you jump lower, it shouldn't hurt you too much. I think you could probably wall jump through that section I just passed. Personally, I found it to be much more dangerous of a strat, but if you're better with wall jumps, probably an easier way to go about it than worrying about the dashes. Sorry, Theo, we don't have time for you. So for this section, we're going to wait for the blob in the middle to go rightwards, and then that will time it correctly, and then once he hits right again, that's the perfect moment to dash through those two black blobs. Using our dash here just to quickly grab onto this platform. Make sure you don't climb too high while the black blobs are at the bottom of their cycle, because I've died to that before. I'm not sure if I just climbed at the correct time or not, but it did not stop me from climbing up and killing me. Wait for this black blob in the center here to go rightwards, and then you can go through this section here. Honestly, a lot of these black blobs you don't have to be too afraid of. The hitboxes in this game are fairly forgiving. I mean, this level also isn't any sort of like pixel perfect platforming by any means, but just waiting for those guys to cycle through there. I think that's the end of cleaning? Yeah. So just on the way to get the key now. I'm sure I fail a few ultra dash, well, not ultras, but whatever they're called. Oh no, actually I did not even use them this route. Wow, I'm surprised. So for this section, we're going to start climbing when this left guy goes up, and then we're going to use wall jumps to jump around as the guys start coming back down towards us, or back up towards us for that matter. This is probably more dangerous than I should have been doing it, but it's a fast way to clear those door locks. This section, good luck if you get this far. Yeah, that was a fairly easy way to clear that. Probably, again, more dangerous than I should have been doing, but at this point I was a little tired. And just speeding up like a few seconds means even if I fail this run, I can get to the end of the next one just that little bit faster. Okay, we're just going to wait to dash up here when these guys cycle rightwards, and then when these guys on the left side cycle right, we can just fall down. Okay, I'm going to pause it at this section. Gonna put a timestamp here. If you're muted, you can't hear this, but you'll know. Okay, so what we're going to do in this first section is wait for the first black blob hovering over the platform to be at the rightward edge of his loop. Once that happens, we're going to initiate a up left dash to get onto his platform. And from that platform, we're going to dash upwards so we can catch the end of this next black blob's loop. After those guys hovering above, you can kind of just jump up and down between the two guys going up and down to just take your time waiting for an opening. Skipping Oshiro's stuff, we don't have time for this coward. SMH can't even, but oh, okay, he's a little angry now. Yeah, so safe strat with Oshiro. Wait on any safe platforms you can to dash over him before making these longer jumps. Make sure you don't waste your dash there. I've done it many times. You'll have to just save it for a section later on. Dashing over him here, this snow right after that dash is a safe place to land and do the Oshiro kind of dodge. This whole section will leave you quite ahead of Oshiro anyways, so you don't have to worry too much about him dashing underneath him there. Make sure you grab this snow before doing another Oshiro dodge and then collecting the rest of these checkpoints. Okay, during this inside section, if you just climb up this leftmost wall, you'll actually hit him on the head as long as you start climbing right as you enter the room. And then we can dodge around him there. Before the spring plate, we'll do another Oshiro dodge just to be safe. And then land on this little dirt piece, or ice piece, right next to this spring. Climbing up the wall to this spring once he initiates his dash will give us time. I'd probably, no, this run I didn't do too badly. Yeah, again, we're gonna dodge him here, but make sure you hit the spring platform and you don't waste your dash, which I've done many times. Okay, I was very dangerous there with that Oshiro dodge, but it should work out. I mean, you saw it happen there. Dashing upwards before dashing through, just to be extra cautious. And then, yeah. Okay, this section gets a little bit rough, just because you want to go underneath this, like, black goop mass for dodging. Be careful of his quick attacks on this screen. Yeah, doing a little dash wall grab onto this platform, just so we can get through this next cycle a little bit easier. Again, okay, I didn't even dash there. That was a dangerous strat. I'd recommend dashing there if you can. Okay, see, that's why you need to be careful about that quick dash. Honestly, I probably should have waited there until the quick dash had happened, because I'm fairly sure it can't happen twice in a row. It might be tied to the music. I'm not too sure. It's probably gonna be a quick dash after that. Yeah. So maybe you can count it out. Maybe it's like every 3 or something. You'd upright dash over that gap if you wanted, but personally I found this way to be safer. I'm not sure why. And see, now I'm waiting for the quick attack. Quick attack after that one? Yeah. And now I know, okay, I can try and make this jump at least somewhat safe. Very dangerous Oshiro jump, like head bop there. Clearly it was not as safe as I thought it would be. And you're almost there. Just make this dash and you're done the level. Oh dear. I'm sorry for the headache I've probably just caused trying to explain this. It's pretty self-explanatory. Again, if you have any questions, because I've been recording this live, I'm getting tired. I just want this video to be ready to upload for tomorrow. If you want to ask any questions below, feel free. I will answer them the best I can. This is a long level. Try not to get too annoyed. Take breaks between attempts if you can. And good luck. For now, this concludes our tour of the asylum. I'll let the cutscene play out. Good night.